Alright, let's see. Okay, we are back. Make sure everything's good. We're gonna begin. Now, it seems as though nobody else has shown up yet. We did have KF watching, and we did have Wolfden Gaming watching. Wolfden does have his own YouTube channel, and he is working on... from what he told me, he's debating on actually getting more content out there, so if you want, check his channel out, see what he's got going on, and shoot him a like if you like him. Drop him a comment to let him know what he can do to improve. A helpful comment, not a hateful comment. Hateful comments are never good. They're never good. They don't do anything positive for anyone. They're not any kind of reinforcement, so... I think we need to go back to Gostovia, because we did check Denica already. So we're going to go over to Gostovia. Now, I have tried to start this stream a few times, and for some reason my surge protector just keeps going. It just keeps blowing up. So... what we are... Hey, welcome back, guys. I did get this going. I switched it over to a new surge protector, so even if this one goes out, I'm not seeing as it's gonna take the whole PC with it, so we shouldn't have that issue again. The problem I'll have is my PC crashing from overheating because my external fan wouldn't be on. So actually, while we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and take some of my graphics settings down, and that's actually going to help with that a little bit. We're going to leave that. We're going to take down the post-processing and the effects a little bit. So that should help. And now it is going to be a change in how we see things. For example, the water over there. But that's okay. Hey, there's Wolfden. How you doing, Wolfden? I gave you a little shout out there in the beginning. So yeah, definitely let me know if you're going to start releasing videos soon, and when your upload schedule is going to be. And I'm going to talk to Sheep about setting mine up like his to where once I get a moderator, the moderator can then do streamers for other channels like yours, and then there's Hectic Nasari is a supporter of mine as well. And then a couple other ones, ones that I'm building. And also ones that Sheep has graciously introduced me to. Good. Good. Can you hear me okay? Is everything working okay? I don't think Kevin's gotten back yet, but... I did try to... get everything going beforehand. Like, I started this stream 20 minutes early just in case something like that happened, and about 15 minutes until the surge protector tripped, so I unplugged the mini fridge that was connected to it, and then apparently it was still too much for that surge protector, because even though I was in the middle of a stream, about 2:58 it decided to cut out on me. But we should be good now. Cool. Cool, you can hear me fine? Good. So, we got a few quests over here we can do. We're gonna try and knock these out. I'm not sure... I'm not the type of person that typically remembers what quests need. And a bunch of people have sent me resources for it. I just still... strong man. Okay. So, she needs food. So, what food does she need? Mouse to feed. Meat and berries. So it is summertime, so the berries we can just get from over here, and then the meat will vary depending on... I got lucky there, actually. So 5 meat, Let me make sure I have bolts on me, and I should. Yeah, we got a lot. So we can actually just go hunt this meat for her. There's usually deer over there. Over this way. So yeah, even if it's just me and you hanging out, Wolf, that's cool. I appreciate the support. I'll be streaming for a good couple hours. I just like to stream. It's weird because when I start, like before I get to streaming, I'm always worried about streaming. Like, man, do I really want to do this? And I really doubt myself. And then, you know, things like the hiccups that I've had happen, and it really makes me like, ugh, do I really want to keep doing this? But then I get on here, and I get to talking to people, and I get to playing, and just hanging out. And it really makes it worth the hiccups like that. Oh, do they count for that quest? I wasn't sure. Because, I mean, we have berries back at our food storage if I honestly needed to get ripe berries, but I always thought that since the quest said berries, it had to be berries. Oh, okay. Oh, that's my building. Okay, I put a food storage here for when I mine iron. I can unstuck, use the digital horse until we get horses in. And I do use that. I do use the unstuck for now. Once they put horses in, I won't use it anymore. I see it as cheating, in a way. Or I did at one point. But now it's just like, man, to crawl that far with that much iron is just not cool. Well, I got 1 out of 2. Need a knife. Well, there's 2 stones there, bunch of sticks. Let's see if we can make one. 5-day season. Yeah, it's a 5-day season. I actually restarted all my saves with a 5-day season. So none of my saves are below 5 and none are above 5. Although I have thought about going above 5. But for Alwyn's quest, I like to finish Alwyn's quest series as fast as possible. Just because of the amount of reputation, and just knocking it out means I don't have to continuously go back to Gustovia every couple of days. So I just like to hurry up and finish his quest. And anything farther than a 5-day season I feel is just dragging it out too far. Because I'll forget that I'm actually doing his quest, and next thing I know I'm failing it because I ran out of time. Still need some meat here. We have 1 meat. That rabbit was so fat it gave us 1 meat. Yeah, taking my graphics down just made it so much, like, it wasn't bad before, but to me, I can almost see on vegetation that's far away the pixelation on it and whatnot. I don't mean to point it out, but it's just something to comment on. It's like, it's crazy. Just that little bit. Let's see. There's some deer. Where's your head? That's your butt. That headshot there. And then reload this one. See that headshot there? Nope, not a headshot, but close. There. Hit him. I definitely hit him. Alright, Y sent up close. We gotta take him out, or else he's gonna charge us anyway. Use the trees. We're using the trees. And hit him again. You should slow down after that one. Maybe not. But he's down. Alright, so we should have the meat now. Well, I even forgot to do Alwyn's quest on the 3-day season a couple times. I started saves way back when the game was new, like just released before the big update. Let me slide over a little bit, move myself around. And I would just get to building and forget that I needed to, you know, when you first start out and you're like, okay, I need to build a house, I need to build food storage, resource storage. So you get so involved in doing that I would forget I needed to finish that quest. And so because of that, I'm like, man, I need to finish this quest. That's why I have logs on me. I don't know why I'm carrying logs around. I really don't. I did play this a little bit on my spare time over the last couple days. I do have 2 videos to upload today. I did get a new What the Flax in it, and I mentioned Todd D from our Facebook group. He actually sent me a lot of screenshots, and I'm not sure if you're aware of that radius rumor with the barns going around, Wolf, but some people were asking about the radius being in effect. Now, I didn't recall personally ever seeing where the barn actually had a radius. I don't know if you did or not. But since the barn doesn't actually state for me, not that I have seen that it has a radius, I don't know why this is coming up. However, some people were saying that their villagers would go out a certain distance from the village that you build and then just not do fields. So they'd stop halfway through the field and not finish doing the field like they were out of range, like it was out of range. So yeah, I bought next day. It was released on the 27th and my Steam receipt says the 28th is when I actually downloaded it. And I found the game because of a YouTuber who is, well, I'm not meaning to shout him out here. He is actually well established. He's up in the hundreds of thousands of subs. Pixelated Apollo played it on release day and kind of played it. And when I watched him do it, because I was basically, before I started YouTubing, I would watch him religiously. Every day I would catch up on his newest video, you know, and him and Rob Gavigan, again, don't mean to name drop, but those 2 are one of the 2 biggest people that actually got me into YouTubing. Just seeing what they do and how much fun they have on it and whatnot. Okay, so you have noticed the range of the barn. So with that, I am actually uploading a What the Flax to debunk that rumor for you. They do not have that. It is actually because of the workload that you have them on. And I explain it in that episode. It'll be uploading tonight. It's already edited together. I just need to create the thumbnail for it and actually get it going. I was rearranging my, basically my streaming space, my recording space. I was rearranging it all so that way it would be easier for me to add in a webcam and a green screen later. I plan on doing a whole streamer reveal type thing and whatnot. So anyway, I digressed. Way far away from that. But there is actually no radius, and I say that because on the video, he has a field down here. And his village is up here. And on it, I actually have it collaged together to show where he is at in relation to his village, where his village is at in relation to the farm, where the worker is at, and then pictures of the worker working that farm. Yeah, that's how I feel about it, but I don't want to name drop those guys because they do have quite a few subscribers. Rob Gavigan is actually up in 3 millions now. And Pixelated Apollo is over, I think he's pretty dang close to 700,000 now, if he's not over that. Let's see what he wants. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Can I help you with something? Continue. Sure, I will hunt them down. Alright, so what do I have to hunt? Rabbit or deer. Perfect. Alright, so I do need to sell some things so I can lighten my load a little bit. And I'm not even going to worry about collecting or harvesting these animals once I take them down. And only because I don't need the food source, like I don't need the food in my village The only thing I really need would be the leather and whatnot from it, so I guess I could harvest them and then drop the meat. Or come back and sell the meat here. Oh, what can I sell? I could sell that because it's low. We'll sell this meat. I kind of want to keep the feathers. We could sell those logs. We have loggers at home that are creating and gathering all the logs we need. And that was a lot of weight. We do need to take a moment and buy some food from her, because I don't plan on going home before going on this. And we'll just buy some flatbread because it's relatively cheap. Okay. Now I don't have a lot of money. I don't worry about earning money until later on in the game. Since they made a lot of these vendors immortal, you can sell to them for as long as you need to. Okay, so we've eaten. Checking up on the chat here. Okay, yeah. So from what I've gathered, it's the workload. It's not the barn or the farm distance from it. Because the worker, he had work and actually finished the field. But it took him 2 days to do it for all parts. So he had to basically go there, check on him, make sure that he's doing his job. I'm going to take a drink real quick. Alright, sorry about that. Anyway, so he would go and check and make sure that the villager made it there with enough time to actually do something. And then he would leave over the mountain there, wait till probably towards the end of the next day when he saw his villager back over there, and then he would check on his progress, and his villager actually did all of it. So let's see, I think I do have that skill where I can see animals with the inspector mode, so that should make this night hunt relatively easy. Again, we need to find an area that there is going to be animals, and this is not a good area for that. Mabadelo? Yeah. Well, I tried to keep my Facebook profile separate from my Medieval Knights profile, simply for the sheer fact that if I do get bigger and I do want to actually take this somewhere, I'm going to need to separate business and personal. So I have started to work towards doing that, as it'll need to be done anyway, and I don't want to spontaneously blow up overnight and not be able to monetize that, basically. If I'm gonna blow up, I may as well make it worth everybody's while, because all of that goes directly back to the community. Hey, I can't believe I did that. And it goes back to the community through my videos and just the material I can provide. So yeah, it is smart. I've seen a few YouTubers now that have accidentally done that. They release a video, it goes viral, but they can't do anything with it and get paid like everybody thinks because they didn't take the steps to turn it into a business and be able to monetize it. I've also heard of YouTubers getting hit by the tax man because they didn't set one up and take business taxes out, and so the difference is like 6 figures, like crazy astronomical amounts. So it's just my way of protecting myself as well. Sorry, I didn't mean to go into that whole spiel. That was kind of a rant. But I mean, informative if you didn't know that, Wolf. Alright, there's a rabbit over there, but I can't really see like, is there a tree there? Or, I do need to load this. Yeah. Animal overcrowding. I'm just grinding out some rep right now, or trying to. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. I saw the blood. Alright, so there's that. I'm just gonna sell this meat anyway. Why didn't it skin you? Give me that. Welcome, Todd. Thank you for joining me. And it says we have 4 watching now, so whoever is being a lurker, thank you for watching as well. I'm not going to call you out any farther than that. If you don't want to speak, you don't have to. Glad to have you watching still. Appreciate you all the same. So, we're still looking for animals. There's some deer. Yeah, I just caught them. Oh, might want to slow down there, Sparky. And load a bolt. Blink. Now we're gonna come and poke you in the face. Bam. And you're poked in the face. Alright. So, I don't need this meat. That's right. I do kind of need the leather, but I don't need the meat. So I think I'm just gonna try to finish the quest. Hey, guy. Oh, perfect. You're gonna walk right up to me and just... right like that? Oh, you're so kind. So kind. You've never had that one? Hey, Christy. Thanks for joining. How you doing? Yes, it is a side quest. I went to Gostovia and picked it up from one of the people in Gostovia. I think it's one of those new ones that they added in along with the events for like rep farming and whatnot. I didn't need that stick. I do kind of want my wooden bolt back, so if you would be so kind as to give me that back. But I don't think you're going to because I shot you in the face with it. So welcome everybody. Welcome, thanks for joining me. Glad everybody could make it. I did try to announce the stream beforehand. We did have a lot of issues starting in. I think I started this stream like 4 different times due to power issues. But we got it going. We're doing good now. We've been on it for 22 minutes. So far so good. I did switch power around, so... Still looking for things. There's a rabbit. Come here. Alright. Doing great. I really am glad you could make it, Christy. I know that sometimes we have schedule issues to where you have things going on at this time and can't make it. So I really appreciate you coming out and showing your support. And Todd, as always, I do have that What the Flax episode coming out for you here today, actually. I just finished editing it together. I just got to get a thumbnail made up for it after my stream today, and that'll be uploading, as well as my Let's Play daily for today. I think you're going to like the What the Flax episode, Todd. I really think that you're going to like what I did with that, and what I did with the information you gave me. And I do appreciate that information. Great to kind of mull things over and just get input from the community, because that's what really makes us worth it. Just getting input from you guys and just being able to continuously get you good material up. Wow, through the bush. Alright, so I need 3 more. I really don't want to do this hunt at night because I can see how hard it is to see. So... let me find some sticks. I'll get it brightened up for you guys. I apologize for that. I didn't even think about it. Yeah, I need to get this to where you guys can see. So, we are going to find some sticks, throw down a campfire. And we're coming up on the last day of summer, though, so I do kind of need to hurry this along and get these taken care of. There's spruce branches. You know what I didn't go over in my What the Flax episode today, which I should have, and that is the difference between branches and logs and the spawn points and whatnot. I really should have gone over that. But hey, that just makes for more material tomorrow. Alright, I need sticks, so you guys need to give me some sticks. I'm in the woods, there should be sticks everywhere. What the crap kind of forest is this? What the crap kind of forest is this? That's the wrong button. That's the right button. Alright. So we're going to get this brightened up now. I have no idea if I'm okay on water. Oh, I do have a full water skin though, so even if I'm not near water source. I still have something to drink. I am gonna let that go down a little bit more though. Thank you for telling me, but I don't like to use the water skin to like fill myself up and then run out and then I don't have it full. I like to use it one drink at a time as I need it to kind of extend the duration. Hey Nas, thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining us. Great to see y'all here. And hey, if y'all would be very kind, it would help out my algorithm and help out my channel if you would just drop a like, please. You guys are so supportive watching. And it would just be that much more support and help with the whole YouTube algorithm. They're kind of sticklers on those kinds of things, so just dropping a like would be so much support and so appreciated. I just don't have buckets yet, Todd. I might need to buy one, but I don't have buckets yet on this. I do grind it out on my spare time too whenever I have some. Lately in the past few days I haven't really had much. Especially with that big What the Flax project that I just completed editing today. Yeah, it was a pretty big project actually. I had to learn some new things in order to get it done. We'll just put it that way. You guys are awesome, look at you. All of you are epic. Still hunting. We're still looking for some animals, and I know I'm sprinting around, but I hate looking for animals. And as we saw with that last buck, they can be dumb enough to just run up on you. So I have actually had it to where I went to shoot at one animal and a buck like ran up behind me and moved me and then sat there underneath me. So I got a good screenshot like I'm riding it like a mount. And I think I posted it to Facebook and was like, screw a horse, this is my mount or something like that. I don't know. But it was a really cool screenshot. You guys are epic. I appreciate every one of you. Yeah, thanks, Wolfton. I was trying to figure out the best name to come up with for a helpful, informative series. Oh my god, she moved right at the last moment. That was lucky for her. Unlucky for me. But I don't need to kill that boar. That's not part of the quest. I need to kill that deer. At any rate, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh, what the flax, right. But it also had to be like associated with Medieval Dynasty, and the only way to really do that is to, you know, incorporate something from the game in it. You kinda hurt me a little bit, you butthead. Yeah, normally I cuss, but I don't know everybody's ages, so I'm just gonna go ahead and censor myself just to be sure. I'm not gonna ask for everybody's age, especially in a public forum like this. That is not kosher. You little... Oh, there's two of them. So this is gonna get kind of tricky here now. Alright, so I can take one down. And then they run off. I get my crossbow loaded and they run off. What is this? Where'd you go? No, you hurt me. Do I have any? I do not, but there's probably some around me. Yeah. Yeah. So, I'm just gonna grab some of these up real quick. Just kind of scroll through here, spamming the E button, just grabbing whatever. Alright, let's see how many I got. 8. Well, that'll give us the 6 we need, or 5 we need to get there. I don't need you, boar. Go away. Go away. I don't need you, fox. You can go away. Go lay down. Yeah, go lay down. Bunny, that'll work. Come here, bunny. Here, bunny, bunny, bunny. Oh, I missed you. Alright, you know what? Come here. I hit you with a... Where's my shovel? Nope, that didn't work. Well, just so you know, don't try to swing at bunnies with shovels. So that was just a sidetrack. Sorry about that. Actually, no, I'm not going to apologize about that. That's just the way I am. Alright, that looks like a slower bunny. Maybe we can get this one. Are you a slower bunny? Oh, I missed him right below him. Well, I better load another one. It's looking like this is gonna be the 2. Nice. Yeah. Well, I can safely say that as well. Alright, well I suck at hunting rabbits, so we're gonna move on to bigger game, I guess. And try not to get those boars aggroed to us. That would be bad. We also still need to be heading towards Gustovia. Also, where are we? Alright, so we need to be heading back this way. And I know I'm walking straight towards the boars. I know. It's kind of redundant. But there's a rabbit there I can try to kill. Do you see my attention span here? It's like, I'm not going to hunt any more rabbits. I just suck at it. And then 5 seconds later, I'm hunting rabbits. Alright. There's another rabbit. Let's get loaded. There's a boar. So we're going to be loaded when we come up on the boar. Where'd that rabbit go? Where'd you go, rabbit? There's a rabbit. That'll work. It's going to shoot you. Alright, so now we got to go talk to that guy. Maybe I should try to hit that with a pickaxe. Come here, boar. I'm going to fight you with a pickaxe. Come here. Yeah, 3 hits with a pickaxe, just so you guys know. So, 3 hits with a pickaxe will kill a boar. I don't know why I attacked that boar with a pickaxe, but I did. Track bunny, aim, use sight, shoot. Yeah. I guess that is how it works, but it doesn't... It's whatever. That does work. It just doesn't work as well for me. That's better. Now, I do need to take a drink of my flask before we head into town. Yep. I see you, Christy. Good call. Thank you. If it weren't for Christy, I would die. In a literal sense on the game. Like, I would die. So, appreciate you, Christy. Alright, we gotta talk to... Not you. We need to talk to this guy. Okay. He did come out. Good. I've done what you asked for. Not much. Hey, I got an iron hammer and a pickaxe. So... Have you? Yeah, I need to move my fields, though. I don't know if you caught my last stream or if you watched the replay or not, but my fields, I found out, are actually in a bad spot. Friendly competition of hunting. Okay. I've got 5 hours to do what? What am I killing now? 5 rabbit and deer. Wow, I could have just done both of these at the same time. So, you know, I want a quest where you have to kill a cow. I wonder how many shots a cow would take. So I like that location, Wolf, although I am going to be searching for a new one soon. I've had maybe 10 saves in that same location, and I really want to make a layered effect to my build, my village build. So with that being said, I'm going to be looking for kind of a place that's tiered. It's on a major hill where I can set up like food and resource storage and my personal house. You know, basically like the Thane's Lodge. And then palisade wall that around, or log wall that around. And then make the rest of the village down, and that would include the production areas, and then the barn just on the outside in its own separate little wall with fields outside of that. I don't know, I have something in my head, and it's kind of hard to explain past that. Oh, that's probably because I've never done quests until now, Todd. I have not done any of the quests other than the main quest and Unigos quests until right now. You are seeing it. So a lot of those quests never got done. I think they just kind of rotated through. And since they didn't end up as a completed quest, I get to continue to do them. Gotcha. Yeah. Alright, so I need 4 more of those little guys. Or 4 more deer. 4 deer would be helpful. There's a dead deer. I don't need dead ones, I need live ones. So I guess we go back to Boar Country. Or up this way at least. Yeah. I kind of wish it gave me a timer. Hey, here's a stream. Alright, I am going to take a drink from this just for you, Christy. But I kind of wish that it showed us the timer so I could see how much time I still have left to complete the quest. You know what I mean? Because if I'm sitting here hunting and I'm not finding anything, and I hit F5 before I took the quest, and I was just about to run out of time, I could F9 it and start it over. Well, now you just fail it. And I mean, you could still start over, but I'd really rather not go through the whole failing thing. If I'm not going to fail it, let me know ahead of time. Or if I'm going to fail it, let me know ahead of time. I'm surprised that actually hit him. It seemed like it dropped right there at the last moment. Didn't seem like it was going to be a good, solid headshot. Am I getting chased? No. Where is it? Yeah, see? It hit real low. There's a deer. There's another one. Are you going to stop? Yes. No, you're not. Maybe you'll stop there. So that one's down. So 2 more? 2 more. Till midnight? I didn't know it was based like that. Oh, there's 2. 1. And then forward. Now, Mother of Cats did tell me you're supposed to be crouching when you're aiming the crossbow. Oh, thank you, except for this one didn't work too well. Oh, hey, Mother of Cats is here. How you doing, Mother of Cats? Good to see ya. Did not see you come in. But definitely glad to see you all the same. Where'd she go? Where'd that doe go? There she is. Okay. Little high. Let it drop. So I did notice, I don't know Todd or any of my other uploaders that are watching this here, with the crossbow, as it's fluctuating up and down, it will actually move your shot up and down. So if you want to shoot, like if you want your bolt to go a hair low, let the crossbow drop and then release. And if you want it to go a hair high, let it kind of raise up to the top of its fluctuation there and then release, and it'll go just a hair higher than the basically the reticle there, the crosshair. Yeah, I see ya. I see ya now. Alright, so we need to complete this with this guy, and then I think that's it for Gustovia. Okay, so he did give us a little bit of gold. We need to take a bath, so I am going to go ahead and just run across this stream here as I'm going across the river for Barrow. What's that question mark there? Does that mean that there's somebody else with another quest? I'm going to check that out here. So it's over here. Or is it Alwyn? Oh, it's Alwyn! I have Alwyn's quest I can do. No way. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that then. Cool. Alright, I didn't realize we had Alwyn's quest to do, and it's kind of a good thing I found it, because I almost failed it again. Let's see, water skin is leaking. They have sewing. Alright. So now we have to go to Denica. And do you guys remember if there is a time limit for this one? Like, is it gonna fail me out of this quest series at season end, or is this one of the ones that rotates over? I'm gonna catch up on chat while I'm walking, and I'm gonna do the whole number 8 thing there. So I can auto walk straight west from there. No time limit? Okay. Yeah, I could go straight west. I like to kind of arc out this way because there is a couple boars in the woods there. And also, it allows me a chance to go through my village before hitting up Denica. Just a little reason why I kind of take the road. It's not that I'm worried about the boars or about getting attacked by them. It's more being able to go through my village. If I go straight west, I guess it is just a little jump off to the side there. I don't know. Yeah, that's true. Now, I did not see any quests over in Barrow, so I didn't bother doing that. I should go bathe in the river real quick while I can. Oh, is it? That's where you set up? Now, Todd, in your experience, have you found a place that I'm looking for? With like that tiered system where you can set up a few buildings on top, and then maybe in a semicircle around it, a few buildings below that, and then below that, more buildings? Yeah. So there's that. So I can't access my inventory while I'm auto walking, but I can sprint. So as you can see, right about where I'm at here is where Sheep sets up his village, and then he sets up the farms where my village is set up at. And I'm thinking about moving my farms to the other side of this even and taking all these out. But I'll probably do it after my cabbage comes in, because this is planted with cabbage. Right, her. Cabbage. And they did not get my onions in time, at least not that I saw. I probably could check the management tab. And I do need to stop this so I can jump over here and grab something to eat. Make sure I don't have... Oh, I do have flatbread. So we'll just eat those. And then drop this meat off because I didn't bother selling it. And then that'll give us a chance to drop the fur and leather off at the resource storage. And now we're cooking with bacon grease. Yeah, now we're getting there. Not enough space and destination. Alright, so we have a lot of logs, a lot of flax. It's looking like it's about time for us to upgrade. Just about there. At any rate, I'm gonna run to my house and drop some stuff in there. Yeah. Nas, I will say this waterfall that's behind my build, I did try to incorporate into some of my early builds when the game first came out, and it was not possible. Between the stream and the rocks and just the landscape itself, it doesn't allow you to incorporate that whole thing there into your build. So you can build on this side relatively easily. I did find a couple of spots that were difficult, but this side you cannot. It's almost impossible to actually get buildings to go up on this right here. So just a forewarning, but... Well, what I'm looking, Todd, for your statement there, what I'm looking for is like the ability to put my 2 storages and my house on the top level, and then do production a level below that, housing a level below that, and then fields on the outside. So if you can think of any place that might just fit that, even if it's spread out a little bit, that's okay. But just anywhere that would kind of fit those standards. I know it's being picky, but with this game being as beautiful as it is and as expansive as it is, we should be able to find something that'll work. I already forgot, Nas, what I informed you on, so I'm just gonna say you're welcome, and move on from there. Okay, I need to talk to Matilda, and I think she's already at home. So jump, missed it, and jump, got it. All right, that's Kinga and Matilda, and I do need to go back to Gostovia and keep flirting with our what's her name again? I know it starts with a G. Grisela or something? Gravella? Alright, I'm gonna catch up on chat here for a moment. It might, Nas. I have tried to do some building up there, but again, they don't allow you to build on the mineable stone. So, the ones that give you the limestone and the salt and the rocks. So because of that, it really kind of limits your areas, and it kind of gives your village a chunky feeling. Like, you get a couple buildings here, a couple buildings there. You don't actually get a good, solid layout like that. Yeah. So Todd and I have actually been discussing about heirs in the game, and from what we've gathered, you personally get one heir, maybe two. I have heard of people having two heirs, but it's dependent on your house size. And then after that, if you have... Okay, so Todd did answer that. So your heir, your kid, can have two. And then if you survive long enough after that... Oh crap, I need to collect leather. What are you guys doing to me? How you guys gonna let me just talk and go about my business like that? I'm all going back to Gostovia, not even getting her leather for her. That's me though. Is there? Across the cave from Branica. I think I know where you're talking about. There's also a little area in between Branica and Baranica. I was wondering about... Because I noticed some people did make their buildings up there. And I forgot if it was Deuce, Gargoyle, or Bone that actually put their village up on that peninsula. It might have been Bone. Todd, I have heard of people having two kids as Rasimer. Now, I personally have never been able to have a second kid as Rasimer, but it might be going and restarting that dialogue with your wife again and seeing if you can go about having another kid that way. Or it could just be an automatic thing that once you started with the first one, it just kind of rolls through for the second one too. I'm not sure. I did delete that save that I had my heir on. Wow. I am getting lucky today. That was a good shot. Getting lucky with that. Not getting lucky with technical issues. That was a plague at the start. That was a plague at the start. So, the last one I crashed halfway through and had to restart. And this one I crashed 4 times before I actually got a decent start. I'm gonna hit my vape real quick. I'm looking for a boar, and I need to go collect that boar's meat because I do need his leather. And I'm trying to get this done and get back to Alwyn before nightfall. I am going to need to sleep it off here soon, so I kind of need to hurry this along. This part of the quest. I don't want it to time out when the season changes. Because that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at a season change. Even if I set up a campsite outside of town here, it's going to send me back to my house anyway. So we've got 2 leather. When you need a boar, huh? When you need a boar, they don't even bother spawning one for you. Let's go back in here more. Still not seeing any boars. We really just need the leather, so anything we come across, as long as it's going to give leather, we should be able to just down it, grab the leather from it. Man. Alright, so maybe this way? Yeah, I mean that's true, Christy. But at the same time, it's getting ready to reset me back to my house. I would really like to have Matilda taken care of first, but it will auto-save me when I sleep. The only thing that worries me is the fact that the food and water is going to be fine. It'll auto-save when I sleep, but if I get attacked by a boar on my way back and die, I'm gonna have to load the save from, well, the last time I auto-saved. So I will hit it for you. Just a quick save real quick. Yeah. Oh, buy the leather from Matilda. That's a good idea. I never thought of that. Good one, Todd. Nas, if you build at the mine, it eliminates the spawn point. So, as soon as you build any building on the mine, the spawn point for the bear will go away. I choose one place for my bear spawn, so I know exactly where to go to hunt the bears. But I also have one place for my mine. So that way, I always know where the bear spawns are. I think since I did have that done, I am on my way back to Alwyn. I'm gonna go home and sleep. It's gonna make me teleport home anyway. I could teleport, I guess. What time is it on the map? Is it midnight that it resets you? I think it might be. So I could just teleport. We'll just do that. And now we go straight north, give it to Alwyn, and that should end that. I probably will use the unstuck button one more time after we talk to Alwyn so I can come up and make a campfire real quick. Just so we can get it back to be daylight for everybody. Even on my playback, I have my laptop going for the chat. And it is bad on my laptop. It kind of makes it pixelated and whatnot, especially when I run out of stamina. So, if Alwyn's even awake, he should be. I gotta hurry up though. So we'll go talk to Alwyn, get this done. Yeah. Yeah, and I did go ahead and use it. I really try not to, but in this situation I kind of had to. I'm back. Onion seeds. There we go. Alright. So now we have to wait for the next day, which is fine. We're gonna get spawned back at our house anyway, so we may as well just put up a campfire, sleep it off, and then we'll wake up at home. Now I do need to grab some sticks and stuff. Apparently I am sucking at keeping some on me, just in case I need to put up a campfire. Alright, that should work. There we go. Sleep it off, and then we'll spawn at our house. Yeah. Alright, so now we have to walk back towards Alwyn to continue his quest. Let's see. So there's that. I am going to check. We're at 970 reputation. So what did we just unlock? It looks like we just unlocked Resource Storage 2. We also unlocked the fishing hut, although I think that was already unlocked. Goose house. Sewing 2. So I'm not quite sure what we just unlocked, but we just did something. Yeah, I know. Some of their responses are like, well, fine then. I'll just go F myself this way. You know? So now we're running back to Alwyn. Season did change. It is autumn. Not sure. I don't quite remember what he needs for this part. Do any of you? Do I need to take anything with me? Do you know? My skills are horrible. Just so you know. So yeah, there's that. That. I'm just gonna... I mean, if you want, you can come back later and kind of pause it or whatnot and see. But I really haven't been grinding too hard on them. Better yet, maybe... Where is management? No, it doesn't show me mine. Skills. It just shows me I'm here. So 3, 4, 5. It's at level 5. That's at level 2. 1, 1, 9, 5. So I mean they're getting up there. Yeah. This is why I set up here before I set up anywhere else. The trip to Gustovia isn't bad, and if I do need to farm out some gold real quick for technology, I can always turn around and go to Denica, wipe out those 2 vendors, and bam. Go with them to the hunter. Well, at least we're starting at the beginning of the day. I mean, it is autumn, so... Does it? Well, I might have to ground that out on my own. Not sure if Kevin is here still or not. I know he likes to watch the grind and whatnot. Yeah, there he is. Oh, did you, Kevin? Sorry about that. I thought that YouTube would have notified you as soon as the stream got back up. I apologize for that. I know that was close to an hour ago. But I did start it about 5 or 10 minutes after that one. I got everything squared away, and it seems to be going great now. So, welcome back, Kevin. I do apologize for not shouting out on Discord or something, but I'll definitely get that message as soon as I'm done streaming today. And we can always chat on Discord after I'm done streaming. It's not a problem. If you guys are available, of course. Welcome, welcome, everybody. So how's everybody doing? Everybody good? Everybody doing well? Not getting COVID and whatnot, I hope. Alright, so we're talking to Alwyn, and we got a whole bunch of quests we can still do over here. Now, I thought there was only supposed to be like 5 quests per year or something. Am I right on that? Or am I wrong on that? Alwyn, long time no see. Oh no, the horror. Order a new one from Falibor. Okay, so this is just the one where I have to go to Falibor. So this isn't bad. And I am going to do the one that helps me more than harms me. I'm going to offer him the money back. I would do that in real life anyway. And no, I'm not just saying that because I'm trying to be a good person. No, I would do that. It's not my money, you know? But 5+ per season. Are you, Nas? Good. Good to hear, man. It's good to hear you guys are pumping out some new uploads. I do have a couple to post myself today. And they're already edited together. I do have to work on the thumbnails. But I do have a What the Flax coming out today that Todd was so gracious in helping me with yesterday for a lot of the day. And then I have another update to my Let's Play going, so be on the lookout for those. They'll be after the stream. But it's good to hear that you guys are getting material out as well. I love to see the community. I love to see it grow. And just see how helpful everybody is. Now, if you aren't aware, Sheep is actually working outside today, so I'm not sure if he's going to get a chance to pop on or not before I end up ending the stream. I am probably going to go for another hour or so. Just as long as we got people watching and communicating and chatting and everything's going well, we'll keep going. Alright. So now we're at Falibor. I'm helping him, okay. So he even sees that girls like him. I'll keep it in mind. Now we're gonna head back to Alwyn, give him his hoe back. According to the roadmap, fishing is coming out around when Bandits is coming out, I believe. If I'm correct on that. I think it's fishing and Bandits for quarter 1 of next year. So it's either gonna come out toward like closer to December 25th or end of December. It could get released like, I'm not entirely sure because they have so many new things coming out, and as long as we're talking about the roadmap, I don't think that the updates they included with the last big update was everything that they had for this quarter on the roadmap. So I'm not quite sure what they're going to do with that. So, heading back to Alwyn. This is Alwyn Story 4. I guess I could have figured out that I wasn't going too far away, because all the ones that end up going to Sambor are like 6, 7, 8, all the way up to his 10th one. Okay. Okay. Whew. I did pick the right one. I thought I quick-clicked through it and picked the wrong one. But, okay. So, cool. So, wait for the next season. We have 5 days to wait, and let's see where we're at with the management tab. We're still at 970 Dynasty reputation. So, we do kind of need to, Yeah, I agree, Wolf. Really, it's all dependent on your guys' schedule and how you upload and how you edit and whatnot. That's why I mentioned something. Can I help you with something? Oh, she's got COVID. Sure, I'll bring them to you. She's got COVID. I need to keep 6 feet away from her. So she needs 2 St. John's wort, 3 woolly milk cat mushroom, and 4 bolete mushroom. I don't think I have any of those in my village. Yeah, which is why I keep it at 5. But at any rate, getting back to what I was mentioning earlier, if you guys are only uploading once a week, then that is awesome, that is epic, that is your time frame, that is your schedule and how you work and how you get your material out. If you upload once a month, that is also epic. At least you're getting the material out there. The way I upload, it allows me to kind of upload multiple series and multiple different things, so it really helps me out. But again, as long as you have your schedule, you're sticking to it, and you are uploading content, that's all that matters, right? So let's see, that was a bitter bolete, we don't need that. Another one. We need the orange cap, don't we? What is this? That's fly agaric mushroom. We don't need that. Why are there so many different mushrooms? Oh, there's another bolete. So we need 2 more of those. And we need to go back into the wooded areas. So why don't we go over to this wooded area over here. There's a whole bunch of mushrooms right here. What is that? Red pine? Is that one of them? No, woolly milk cap. What's this? That's a parasol. Parasol. Man, they're not making this easy. Red pine. I don't need red pine. No red pine, no parasol. That's a fly agaric. What does a woolly cap look like? Is it the same as the white? That's a flag arc. What is that? That's flag arc. Flag arc. There's a bully. So we're gonna collect that one. We need one more bully and 3 woolly milk cap. So I imagine they're gonna be white because it says milk cap. That's red pine. So dark thing. Thanks, Todd. That is so helpful. You are just the best. That is so amazing. Hey, that's woolly milk cap. Okay. So it's not gonna have a white top. It's gonna look... Oh no. That sounds like we need to get our crossbow out. No bolts. What? Oh, okay. There we go. Now we're good. Sounds like I need to get this out. Okay, it was a deer. Good. Good, good, good. It's a deer. It was a deer. What's this? Bitter bolete. I don't need that one. I think it's bitter because it's not underneath something. And because it's not underneath something, it's not protected. So it becomes bitter. See, like, that's underneath the leaf there. So that's 4 of those. Now we need the woolly milk cap, which looked like the other one that we picked up. This is so confusing. Dark male genitalia. I will be on the lookout for that. Wow. I don't... No. Is that the woolly milk cap mushroom is the dark genitalia? You put a smile on my face with that one, Todd. That was funny. Good one. Alright, there's red pine. Don't need red pine. Don't need red pine. That's red pine. That's also red pine. What's this? That's red pine. So, what's this? That's red pine. So I think it's the darker ones that I'm looking for and not those. That's the parasol. That's a bitter bolete. That's the regular one. That's a flag arc. Alright. What's this? That's red pine. I really don't need all these red pine, but they look like the milky one. Oh, what are you? There's woolly. Alright, so we need one more of those. What are you? That's flag arc. I don't need that. What are you? Red pine. Red pines. So it seems like the flag arc... Little puds. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm gathering from this. So, like, this one is flag arc. That's not the right one. That looks like red pines because they're clustered. What's this one over here? That looks like a bitter bolete. Yep, that's a bitter bolete. I already checked over there, so let's run this way a little bit. Over towards the berries. Yeah. So... I kind of wish that in inspector mode it would show you the little red dots on the top to kind of say, hey, that's a fly agaric when you're looking at it, because it doesn't really tell you. What's this one? Red pine. Okay, so it was still in that cluster. We need to find some that are away. What are these? That's red pine. That's probably going to be red pine. What's this one? That's fly agaric. That's fly agaric. And maybe this one? Nope. Nope, nope. Okay, we'll go across the road, see if there's anything over here. I mean, there's mushrooms everywhere, but they're not what we're looking for. So maybe I'll check this one. That's fly agaric. Oh, is your dog restless? I'm sorry, CD. Sorry to hear that, Christy. Hopefully the rain stops soon so she can kind of settle down. Are you... Please be woolly. Oh, come on. I'm just gonna start picking all the mushrooms. Picking them all. Because it's not seeming like that's working out for me anymore. Finding the ones that are kinda... What's this one? Hey, there we go. Okay. So that looks like everything we need. Why is it not telling me that that is done? Normally it tells you go to Roberta, right? Keep food storage at unstacked, so when in doubt, it's 2 clicks away. That's true. Yeah. We're just getting through our Indian summer here, so we had 39-degree temperatures waking up the other day to a 77-degree high. And then this morning, it was actually really cool. It still is. Actually, the other day it was a 70-degree high. Yesterday, it was a 77-degree high. And so, yeah, we just got through with our Indian summer, and now it's about to be cold. Hey, there we go! And newcomers have at least 10 inhabitants, so we have to get 2 more people. And I don't think I have a house built for it. So why don't we take some time to run back home and see about... Well, we need to do some flirting first. So if we can find Gisela, I believe that's her name. Why don't we go do some flirting here and see if we can't get ourselves a wife as well. Because that'll help our villager count, and it still won't count towards our housing. So, is she in here? No. I don't even know if she's even gonna be here. Oldmere, Noberta. So, where would she be? At least I'm hoping she stayed. Yeah, she's over there. Okay, so she's at the tavern. She's bored, she's got nothing else to do. So she's going to have a drink. I don't blame her. Alright, where are you, Gisela? There you are. Hey, I want to tell you something, beautiful lady. You're not really wearing a dress, so why don't we go out to have lunch by the river? Actually, never mind. I need to F5 before I do any of this. And then here we go. There. There. It would be fun. Hey, okay, so let's keep going then. Quite strong works like a charm. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the quite strong one. I don't like to do number 3 here just because to me it seems egotistical. Oh, and that didn't work. So we're gonna F9 that. And I'm gonna grab a drink of coffee while we're waiting for this to load back up again. And don't forget, y'all, dropping those likes really helps out my algorithm. It really helps out my channel. And it's a great way that you can support myself and other YouTubers like me just by jumping on their channel, dropping a like whenever you see them streaming or whenever you see them upload. It's just a great help. So, if you haven't already, please think about hitting those likes. You don't have to if you don't want to. If you don't like the stream, that's perfectly fine with me. You know, but if you do like the stream, please smack those like buttons. Let me know that you like it. And let me know that the content I bring is something you enjoy. Alright, so now that we're back, we're going to continue with Gisela. So we tried this last time and that one worked. We're going to go here. I admire your dedication to your work. I like this one better. I really do. Oh, she said, I forgot what she said, but it was a -5 comment, Todd. She just did not like that. So, let's see. There's just a delay, Todd, between me actually playing it and what you guys are seeing. So, really, I would have to stall and wait for a couple minutes on an area before I move on. And I think that's what I'm kind of doing here. So if you have any advice, go ahead and pop it in that chat there. But I think I'm going to go with the I admire. So I'm going to go with that one. Oh, thank you, Christy. I appreciate that. Haha, thank you. It's tough times. So that was a +5 one. That's good. So why don't we go with You Look Beautiful today? What do you think about that one, Todd? I don't like the Quite Strong one. I'm pretty sure that was the last one. The one we did before I loaded it. And that one was bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with number 3. And see if... Yep, +5. Okay, so we're gonna try it again. How have you been lately? I hope you're doing well. If you ever need anything, just ask. I'll be glad to help, especially since it's you. I like that one. I like that one. I really like that one. So we're gonna go ahead and try that one. Oh, affection +10. Heck yeah. That was a major boost. So 1. Sorry, I need time to think. Okay. So now that we have flirted any of these people, ooh, an excavator, a farmer, we do need farmers. But we also have Sibora as a craftswoman over there. So why don't we quick save again, and we're gonna talk to Skarbimira and see if we can't get her her approval is already way high enough. So I'll go now. Let's see, Sibora, her approval is not. Alright, let's go build a house. Let's go knock this house out real quick. Yeah, that's what I'm gathering. The self-boasting is a negative. Yeah. But that's okay. So since we already have one woman that is ready to join us, we're just gonna head straight home. And I believe we already had a house built. Now I'm gonna take a drink before Christy says anything about water. I know she's about to tell me food and water, but I did just happen to glance down at it. And then I am going to pull out the crossbow and get a crossbow bolt loaded, just in case a boar comes up. And then we're just going to go as fast as we possibly can back home. And then I probably will, if we can get this built quickly, we should be able to, just because we already have a lot of the logs and stuff that we're going to need in our storage. The hardest part's going to be getting the stones. Hugo TJ? Yeah. Maybe that should have been the channel name. Hugo TJ. No, that'd probably give off the wrong vibe. I like my channel name. It took me a while to actually get used to it, but... So, let's see. No boars coming at us. We do need to go around the trees. It is not a good thing to go into the trees. Yep, gotta strafe those. And sprint again, because we have the stamina. Catch up on chat while we're running. Yeah, Todd, the delay, it's a big factor, but at the same time, having a stream like this also allows people from the Facebook group, if they want to jump on and ask a question, I can answer it in real time, and I really like that about streaming like this. So I kind of try to post it to Facebook, say, hey, this is where I'm at. If anybody has any questions, please let me know on my stream, and I will see about getting that taken care of for you. Seems as though we got a couple wolves on us. Alright, I think he's going after a rabbit, so we're just going to try to go and skirt past him. Just kind of head this way. Oh, cool. Thanks, Todd. That is awesome. Look at that. See, that's why I love this community. As soon as I need it, boom, somebody's there with the right information, the information that's needed, something I can look at in my spare time to improve for you guys later. Yeah, you won't, Christy. The delay is between me and basically what is coming out on your end. So while you won't see the delay, what I'm saying now is actually about 2 minutes before when you're actually hearing it. Might only be a minute. It's just the delay between my streaming software on my computer and YouTube and your computer and what you're using to watch YouTube on. Yeah. So, yep, we are heading back home. I think we bypassed home. We did. Because that's Denica. So we went past home. And I think I'm going to sleep once we get home real quick just to kind of get it brighter for you guys again. It might not be quite time to sleep, honestly. It's really kind of gray out. I almost thought that was a fire emoji, Christy. That OK button, I thought that was fire. Alright, so that fence does not like me. So as you can see with my stream here and my village that I've kind of got going, I basically start in a general area. Now I probably will move this on my spare time. Possibly over the weekend, I'll try to get it moved before I start my Twitch streaming. Now I did release my schedule for that. It'll be Mondays or Sundays and Mondays at the same time as today. So it'll be Sundays and Mondays at 3 p.m. on Twitch, not on YouTube. Oh, have a good one. Hey, no worries, Mike. Glad to see you can make it. No worries, Nas. Have a good one. Go get those kiddos from school and whatnot. Glad you can make it. Thank you for joining me. And just glad to hang out with you. It was great to see you. Great to hang out. I am way overweight. But I did empty some of my weight out of here. So I can drop like that leather off, maybe those seeds off, those sticks off. And now we're going to take these 9 logs over here. How have you been, Mike? I know we just spoke yesterday on Sheep's stream, but how you been since then? How you doing? So we got a bunch of people watching now. Glad to see everybody could make it. Glad to see the chat is active and lively. Bunch of likes posted down there. It's wonderful to see. I'm loving it, loving it. You guys are epic. Love the community we have here. I am just kind of building this part of the house. I was trying to see if I could wait for nightfall more. And now that it is, I will run home and sleep it off so everybody can see. Now, this isn't my final build. This is just where I'm doing while I'm doing some of the main questing. And then once I get like the chapter quests about tied up and a main like amount of buildings I can have between 25 and 30, then I'll start moving. And I'll make sure that everybody can see that. It is kind of a grind to move. And I know Kevin likes to see the grind. I do know that. So I try to incorporate as much of that in as possible for him. So. Yeah, I would, Todd. I am going to take some of my logs out and drop those off. What do I need right now? What do I need right now? I don't think I need anything in here. Let's see. No. Okay. So I need to go to my woodshed over here. How many logs do I have on me? I have 2 logs on me. I need to go make planks. Nice, making chicken bone broth. That is excellent. From what I've heard, that is the best way to make broth. I personally have not had a chance to make any, as my parents don't raise their own chickens anymore. They got rid of them because they're not old, but they're getting up there in age, and they just don't have the energy to continuously make it out there, and us kids don't stop out as often as we would like to anymore to help them out with it, so we just don't have chickens anymore. I don't know Rainy Night in Georgia. Sing Rainy Night in Georgia, please. If I knew Rainy Night in Georgia, I would. But I don't. And I apologize for that. I am going to... Sorry about that, Christy. I am going to have to work on my music knowledge and get that up to snuff. How much more of that do you have to record, Mike? I know you've been working on it for a while there. Are you guys trying to release it before Christmas? Is that what's happening? Or is it like a Christmas release date thing? Now this is only going to be 20 planks. I am going to need to come back for more. It is 12, 24, 36, 72 planks total for that top. So I will need about 36 logs made into planks. So it's going to take me a few trips back and forth. I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll play something in the background that I can actually listen to. But with copyright things, I really would almost have to have headphones in so it doesn't come through. Like use my phone as a separate device and have that playing. Because if I... Okay, the way the audio goes when we stream, if we pull up a YouTube channel that is for non-copyright streaming, we can actually play that music as long as we link the creator in the description, and it actually has a nice little thing there you can copy and paste into the description of your stream. And then once you do that, you are able to use the music that they have there in your stream. But with named things from bands, they don't typically do that. I would have to purchase the copyright for it. 300 more to do out of 800. Well, I mean, you're over halfway, so that's very good. That's a very good, solid, you know, you're in it now. So there's no turning back at that point. You're over halfway done, over 400 lines done. Yeah, you're in it now. You're in it to win it there. Man, Christy, today, I are doing good, Mike. Sorry, I just had to point that out there. I are doing good. No, it's awesome. A teaser, hopefully before Christmas. 2022. Okay. Yeah. Kevin's gonna sing it for you, Christy. Oh, I gotta clear that notification off of my laptop so I can actually see the chat. There we go. Bathe in F5. Okay, I will definitely do that for you, Christy. Definitely do that for you. It's not saying I'm stinky yet, but I'll go ahead and bathe anyway. And I will definitely also grab a drink of water. Yeah, it's not coming to mind, Kevin. To be quite frank, it might be older than me. Might not be. Not entirely sure. Okay, bathe, water, F5. Yeah, Kevin's gotcha. Kevin's gotcha, Christy. So let's see. Let's see here. Alright, so we just put all those planks on. Do I need to grab more wood? I think I do. I do have them enabled, Todd. I do not have them yet. I have not bothered to make them yet. I think I do have them unlocked though. Let me check in my technology tab. They're in here, right? Sewing one. No, I don't have them unlocked. So I need to unlock them yet. I mean, I could do that. I just need to sell some things. I think I do have a bunch of iron in here, though, that I can craft into arrows, as long as I have the feathers. Yeah, see, I can make about 4 things of feathers, go sell all that, and then purchase the technology to make it. I just haven't crafted it myself yet. So we need to finish this house so we can go get that other villager over. New hammer, yeah. I did just pick up an iron one. Did I drop it out of my inventory? I must have. So it's either in my house or it's in my storage. Unless you guys remember where I put it at. Thank you, Wolf, for reminding me of that. So it's not in here. It's got to be in my resource storage. Can I drop off some stuff to lighten the load, actually? Now, I probably should go and do that. I don't need the pickaxe right now. So, I mean, that's really close. We'll drop a torch because ours is at 100%. So there we go. At any rate, I haven't really worried about that just because I got so used to doing things before they came in that I haven't really just made them. Hasn't crossed my mind to do that. So what am I here for again? So I've got logs. Alright, we need to go do this first. And then I did want to craft those arrows real quick. Now, I heard that they fixed the arrows. Is that true? Can I have a smith crafting arrows for me and they will craft them 50 at a time? Yeah, that's before my time then. Close to 20 years before my time, actually. Not to show my age or anything, but yeah. I'm still a young buck. It was broken, Todd, whereas they would take the same amount of iron sticks and everything you needed to craft the arrows, and they would make one arrow. So it would be 10 iron, what is it? It was 10 iron and like 50 sticks, and it would craft one arrow. Your villager would craft one arrow. So, yeah, I just haven't worried about it. I actually just unlocked the arrows myself, so I have planks I need to go. I just unlocked the ability to produce iron arrows so that way I could start making some money quickly, because I know they are one of the higher selling points. Also, I did forget to grab that hammer out. Also, I'm starting to get my flax fields going, and they should start being planted next spring. And then once that's going, I'm going to be selling flax. There's the iron hammer. Alright, so 8, there. Alright, we're good. We are golden. And I know you warned me about that wolf, but I didn't listen when I should have, because apparently my ADD got the better of me there. And now we need 6 more logs to finish that up. We actually need more than 6 logs to finish that up, because we still have to place the logs on the inside and throughout the whole. So we'll grab 10, and we'll just do that real quick. We only need 6 more logs for the planks on the roof. Alright, check up on chat real quick. That's got logs. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There, there. So we're gonna need a couple more. Need about 3 more. So that'll be 9 logs total. I have heard some of Johnny Cash. Now, I will say he's not on my playlist to play all the time, but I have heard it. I don't mind listening to it. It's not something that I'm like, turn that crap off. I'll listen to it. In the right company, I'll listen to it. Just like in the right company, I'll sit down with a nice scotch and a big stogie and, you know, look at the night sky. I'm hitting the wrong thing there. At least I'm doing it the American way, just constantly hitting things with a hammer. So, it cost me 10 pounds to watch Black Sabbath. That's actually not bad. That is not bad. Now, I didn't catch Black Sabbath live, but I have been to quite a few concerts. For every door or window. Yeah, it's 1 log for everything, and then it depends, because some of the builds, they don't require 2 logs for that, and some of them they do. As far as the window goes. Now, we are going to go place these up real quick. I think all the logs are everywhere else. Yeah. See, I wasn't born into the late 80s. So that tells you about what time frame I'm looking at. Oh, I need 3 logs for inside here. I totally forgot about that. And then I need a log for that little triangle piece up on top. So I actually need 4 logs there. And then how many stones do I have? 33. I'm gonna see if I can grab out like 12 of those. We are gonna need to like gather up more logs. So I like Journey. I like Meatloaf, Tom Petty. Those are the songs I grew up on. I call myself a 90s baby. And I'm really tired now. Boom. There we go. Alright, so come over here. I know, I'm sad too. It sucks. I mean, we could still use our farms to do it, but let's be real and let's be honest with ourselves. Is it really worth it to lay down farmland as a road? I mean, when you can lay down a bunch of campfires in a row and then turn around and make that into a path. I mean, it does take a lot of work. It takes a lot of sticks, but you can always have your loggers go ahead and just start blasting away, collecting the logs and whatnot. Food and F5 soon. Oh, good job, Christy. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I'm going to F5 now. I will grab food here once I get these stones placed. There's that. Alright, and then there's that. That and that. Alright, so I'm hitting a stone wall with a hammer. Alright, so let's go grab some food. And I'm pretty sure that was all the stones from my resource storage. So I am going to go take a trip to the lake there, or the river there. And let's see. Alright, so my guy's doing pretty good. He ran out of cabbage. But he is roasting the meat. He's making the meat with the gravy. He ran out of onions too. So we're going to grab some of these 50% ones to eat those first. And eat that. We're going to drop all this food stuff in here that we don't need to carry with us. There's that. There we go. Alright. Let's go find some rocks. How many do we need? I know we need quite a few. Yeah, well, I mean, it's not lighting the fire. You're really just clearing the ground out. But if it comes back after the season, then you're right. We need 8, 16, 24. That's 31? 24, no. Yeah, 31. 31, 6, 12, 18. So 40, 50, 49. Need 49 stones, roughly. Alright. Let's see. Now, the little buggers are hard to see right now in this season. In the wintertime, they're a lot easier to get, but we can't really do anything without them. Because I can't bring in any more villagers to continue this main quest here without having the houses to do so, or a house to do so. I only need one house to bring in the 2 villagers that I need for it. So, without building and finishing building this one, we're stuck. There's stone. They are kind of easier to see. Like right there, I saw one. In this open brown spots, when they're green like that, they're easier to see. Alright. Stick, stone. I want the stone, not the stick. I want the stone, not the branches. And we're moving now. So let's see. Alright. Now we are closing in on about 20 minutes until the 2-hour phase, where we hit our 2-hour mark. So we're going to keep going as long as we have an audience. I'm not going to limit it to 2 hours. If you guys want to hang out for longer, I'll keep going. I mean, As long as you guys are willing to hang out with me, I'm willing to hang out with you. Because that's what I do this for. I do this for you guys, but I also do it for me because I love hanging out with you guys. And really, what makes it for me is being able to not only teach the new people who might not have the game, like I think Christy doesn't have the game, but at the same time, she's really interested in the game and likes to see it play. So the ability to bounce ideas off of, say, Todd here, Mike as well, and Mother of Cats there, and yet be able to have Christy be entertained and informed and learn new things herself for a game that she doesn't even play, that's just amazing to me. Just to have that. When I was growing up, we didn't have any of that. To get a new game, I had a friend of mine that actually worked in a GameStop, and he was the manager. And so what he would do is he would check out games to like test them on his own, because they allowed you to do that when you worked there. In order to sell the game, you had to have played it to talk it up. So they're like, go ahead, take it home. He never had time to play them, so he would be like, hey, I need to know if this game is good. Would you play it for a week, give it back to me, and give me your review on it so I can give it to others? And I'd be like, yeah, man, no problem. So a new game would drop, he would check it out, give it to me, I would try it out for a week, give it back to him, give him my, what's what on it, tell him what I thought of it, and then he would use that to sell it. So that was pretty cool. But now we have this, and all I have to do is say, check out my video, or check out my channel, I'll be streaming it on this time. You know what I mean? And that is just so cool to me. Todd, I just read in the last update where they brought that, the revised update, the one that they took back and then re-put back in, where they took that out. So in order to recruit the villager now, you have to have a house for them. At least that's what I read. I haven't tested it out personally, as the last time I tried that, I almost lost half my village, and the time before that, I did lose half my village. So, on this save, I'm not far enough ahead to even try it, because I could lose everybody at that point. When I brought in my 6th person, it dropped the mood down to everybody down to the 60s, and none of them have recovered. I mean, they were all up near 88 before. Oh, just mouse games for you? Well, that's okay. Can you use a controller though, Kevin? I could just let them leave and recruit new people, but I mean, let's see. I'm gonna show you. On the management tab, Onold, he started out with 3s in both of those. Most of my people have started out with 3s. So I'm trying to only recruit people with 3s in their specialties and like 2s elsewhere, because I can train up a 2. But I really have good people that I recruited, and I chose these people out of like I went to a bunch of different villages, found the ones with the best stats on the top, and then basically just recruited them from there. If anybody had straight 1s or 1s and 2s, I tried not to recruit them. I'm gonna be too short. 2 stones short. But that's okay. 2 stones short, that's alright. Because we can just find a couple laying around. There should be something in here or around here, because I do know I didn't take out some of these rock spawns. There was one here. The tavern might have taken it up. There's one. And then I just need one more stone. One more stone. So for those that are joining, I'll just highlight real quick. The trees, the stumps will respawn a tree. If you take the stump out, that removes the spawn point, so the tree will not respawn. Branches do not turn into trees, only because it would be very difficult to cross-code that in the actual, when they write the game. So just wanted to throw that out there. I don't know if anybody from the Facebook group is here that had that question or not. I just wanted to kind of mention that here, so that way if somebody wanted to look up my stream later, it's in there. So, Lizbor, that is fun to say. Let's see, I'm gonna catch up on chat. So that house is complete. I'm gonna use the unstuck one just because I want to get her recruited before the day ends and I have to sleep. It's getting to be close to that time where I have to sleep it off. And while I'm running here from the unstuck point, I'm gonna try to get caught up into chat. It is supposed to be set in Eastern Europe. Yes, Kevin. The game is basically medieval times and it's medieval Europe. I'm assuming the creators are Dutch, I believe. I think. At least from that little video there, he sounded like he had a thick German or Dutch accent. So I can't pinpoint where they exactly are. But, mentioned Prague? Maybe. I haven't seen it, but... yeah, medieval Poland. That sounds about right, Mike. That does sound about right. Medieval Poland. So... yeah, Mike is right there, and the mood goes down super fast. I almost lost a bunch of villagers on my last stream just because I did this with somebody, and they didn't have a house right away. So as you can see in the upper left, it kind of tells you now, hey, you have one person who needs a house. I'm going to go ahead and set her up right now. And, I mean, she'll be down in 30% here if I don't get her a house by the end of today. We're going to put you in that house. Yes. And then we got to tab out. I am going to go try to talk to Gisela again. I have not had a chance to look at that... that information you sent me, Todd, so I'm going to be doing this basically by myself for now. We're gonna see what where she's at, and if she's even gonna allow me to talk to her right now. She should. I want to tell you something, beautiful lady. Alright, so I'm gonna do 2 here. Number 2. Actually, you know what? We're gonna save this just in case we have to reload it real quick. So, you need to talk to her again. Want to tell you something, beautiful lady. So let's do number 2. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so that's why I did that. Now we're gonna reload it. It'll give me a chance to catch up on chat a little bit. It is getting kind of chilly in my house. I'm wondering if my furnace is actually lit or not. We have one of those old standing pilot furnaces, and I keep having to relight it because my stack isn't tall enough. I think Mike can understand that as far as the technical side of that goes. There's a lot of math that actually goes into building those, and when they pump out these houses like this, they don't typically do all the math that needs to be done. So we just did this one, and it did not work that well. So +2 for shapely figure. Is it? Okay. I'm gonna wait here. So I have these 2 options now. I have the shapely figure and quite strong. But now I have the shapely figure. I thought I just checked that and it went down by -5. So I'm going to... I am kind of waiting here for you, Todd. Quite strong, works like a charm on the ladies. Strong is also -5. So they're both. Okay, well, we'll just let the day roll over, and if we need to, we'll come back tomorrow. We do have some, we need to run home and try to get some arrows crafted anyway. Yeah. Is it based on affection there, Mike? If they have over like 50... If they have over like 50%, it might give you a little bit of a plus, but if it's below that, it negative. Wolf is like, abort, abort! So, I don't know. We're just gonna leave that alone. We'll come back the next day. Like I said, it is getting to be dark out. I'm gonna swing my hammer at the sky. Screw you, sky. So, I haven't tried it. Has anybody tried to shoot themselves yet? Tried to basically aim straight up and see if it comes back down and hits you? I'm about to try it. I'm about to try it. So, aim straight up. It's good. All the way up. Can't go any higher. Nope. It gives it just that little bit of arc. But, let's see. Gives it that little bit of arc to where it's not gonna land on top of you. Hey Lulu, thanks for joining us. Glad to see you could make it. Glad to see everybody can make it, actually. Yeah. Okay. So, you don't look half bad yourself, you know? See, are you sure that is an updated list, Todd? I thought I read that they updated those as well. It's no worries, Lilu. I'm glad you can make it. It's okay to be a little bit late. It's all good. Now, so everybody knows, I am announcing it here on this stream. My Twitch, I did start my Twitch schedule. It is separate from my YouTube schedule, and until they fix the algorithm on YouTube, it will continue to be separate. Currently, if you multi-stream, it kills your algorithm on YouTube, and your streams aren't they don't show up as much on searches for people's search engines and whatnot. So, what I am doing is I am streaming separately on Twitch and YouTube, and my days are currently separate, although I am debating on streaming twice a day on some days. Some days, not Sundays. So with that being said, if I do that, I'll probably do a YouTube morning stream and then a Twitch evening stream on my Twitch days. Now I'm gonna sleep here just to make it light out. There we go. Alright, now that everybody can see again. And so if you would like to join me Mondays, or Sundays and Mondays I should say, on Twitch, that would be awesome as well. Let's see, I'm trying to make the arrows that I need to make, and I think I can do 30 at a time. That's going to be about 30 pounds. I do need to drop some things, so F, and then we need to drop about a pound so this stone will work. We do need the sticks though, we need about 30 of them. And then we need feathers. So we need 3 sets would be 150. Go down. Which link, Kevin? The one from Friday's stream, or is it Friday? Yeah, Friday's stream, because it won't work if the stream is off. So, if you could please just let me know which stream you mean, or which link you mean. Yeah. I just think that, Todd, to continue saying what you were saying on the chat there, when they updated the... What do I need? I do need 50 sticks. Okay. So when they updated the basic... Okay, let me try this a third time. Third time's the charm, people. I can't English very well today. When they updated it to where the affection affects the outcome of the speech, it might have altered the outcomes of a few of the dialogue options. There we go. So that was a better way to English on that statement, and that's where I'm gonna leave that one. That was bad. Bathe water F5. Alright, good job, Christy, thank you. Good job, Lilu. Good call. Now, that was not that many sticks. Do I need 150 sticks? I might. So, I might need to switch my guy over to gathering sticks. And for now, I'm going to set some of this stuff in this chest here while I go gather them, just so I can move faster. It'll be a little bit easier if I do that, I think. How many do I have? I have 33, so we'll put those in. We have 3 sets of iron. We have 3 sets of feathers. Now we need 3 sets of sticks. So. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. Just mention that some things may have been updated out. Some things are still probably going to be effective here. And also, I'm kind of surprised the creator of it isn't updating it as the game is being updated. Just because of how often they're fixing things and how often they're introducing new things. It just really is surprising to me that the creators of these lists and these other basic paperwork that you can hold on to that explains other certain aspects, they're not updating them. And the websites that they create dedicated to it, I mean, they're looking for people to choose their website for the material and the information, so you would think they would like to have updated information there that people can use, instead of outdated information that they might not work. Because even growing up and now, I don't want to load up a guide just to have it tell me something that's been outdated and updated to be what's the word I'm looking for? Obsolete. That's the word I'm looking for. At that time. Let's see. I'm going to check the chat real quick just because gathering sticks is kind of tedious. No, I have not done that, Todd. F5 and F9 are still pretty far away from where I hang my hands, so to speak, on my keyboard, so. Oh, thanks, Lilu. Thank you for smashing the like button. Appreciate you stopping out, showing the stream some love. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you later. Have a good one. Right. Still need some sticks. We did get some water. I believe I did autosave when y'all mentioned it, but now that we have some water and whatnot, we'll go ahead and autosave again, just or quick save, not autosave. So I'm actually, if you guys did watch that Q&A number 4 that Toplets released, I'm surprised that he didn't mention the quick save feature instead of the autosave feature, or when he mentioned the autosave feature. That's just still, it's just the little things that are surprising to me that he didn't get. Now, I do get that he pre-recorded that and then uploaded it, and he might not have had all of his information directly in front of him at that time, but you would still think that he would have mentioned something about it. Oh, have you? Alright, see you later, Lilu. Is my field worker not harvesting this? She is not. Why is she not harvesting that? Is she a field worker? No, she is not. So, I can close that. Alright, I do need to set... What is she? She is a farmer, so I can set her at the barn as a field worker. And we will do that right now. And then close out of here, and then she was the farmer. We need to set her at somewhere else real quick. We'll just go smithy. And then come back to it. Here. There. Barn. And then we're going to assign her to be a field worker. Alright. And now that should get taken care of. Hey, Joe. What's going on, Joe? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for popping on. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Glad to see that you could come. I understand that whole family thing going on, so no worries. You handle your business, my good sir. And I really do appreciate you jumping on. If you don't mind, please smash that like. It would really help me out, help the algorithm out, and I would greatly appreciate it. I know you can't stay, but it's still awesome to see you. Just jump on, say hi to the chat, say hi to me, and that's what makes it worth my while, you know? So I do appreciate you, Joe. Let's see. We're still looking for sticks, I think. We might have enough by now. Let's check our inventory. 165. So yeah, we do have enough. We have 15 over. So yeah, as Kevin said, enjoy your dad stuff, Joe. Have them dry it out. The meat. Change ink. I just don't have the excavation hut set up yet. I don't even know if I have it unlocked yet, to be honest with you. I'll have to look at that. We need to drop this stone here, because we don't need that. And then we'll go over here and craft these arrows up. And now I want to go to Denica to sell the arrows. Ooh, wow, I'm way overweight. Okay, so we're going to have to do this, I think, 2 sets at a time. So we'll drop 10 of them. There we go. There. Still not enough. Oh, I need the feathers. That's right. I need the feathers. There's those. Alright. There. And now... So we can only do 1 right now. Oh, have you been here the whole stream? Didn't even know you were on here, Joe. But I am glad that you came out, stopped by, and was able to catch it a little bit. Lurked on me. I did see a bunch of people who were watching, but it doesn't show me who's watching, so it's all good. Still glad you could make it. Glad you could stop out. Happy to see everybody. What am I doing again? Oh, right. I'm doing Medieval Dynasty stuff. Alright. And I should have made that go to 2. Oh. Oh well. It'll work all the same. And we'll do that. Yeah, Joe, have a great night. Stay safe, bless, as Christy said. Try to keep that wife and them kiddos happy. Happy wife, happy life, right? Alright, we need to go to Denica. There's some stick. There's a stick. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed that, like, fence there. That's just a guide. I'm not actually leaving that there. I will end up demolishing it later, which is why I just keep walking through it. Yeah. Yeah, I just tossed it in that chest real quick, Todd, so I could go grab the rest of these sticks. Well, I mean, you know, you were watching. You were watching. But, I normally do throw my logs in my resource storage. I haven't yet, just because I just put that second woodshed up, and I don't even know. I might have a second person on it already. I'm not quite sure. So I just got a second woodshed, got a second logger set up, so I'm just now getting that surplus of logs. Not including my buildings and whatnot, like building logs and stuff. So we're gonna go here and wipe Matilda out with some iron arrows, and we might not be able to wipe her out. We're getting close though. So there's that. Alright, I could buy one for a lot of money. I'm good. Why do that when I could do this? That's sewing too. I don't need sewing too. And then purchased. And then purchased. Alright. Alright, so let's go check the villagers over here. We have a couple of guys there. Olabor. That is awesome. But he sucks. So we're not going to choose him. We're going to F5 and we're going to choose this guy here. Let's check our management tab. I believe Blanca, Debrawa, Jet. Okay, so Scarbamira needs a husband. She's at 27 years old. Let's see how old he is. He's 30. Perfect. That is perfect. And I did just quick save. So, working in the field. Hey, do you have a minute? Recently got into hunting. Hey, do you... Dang. Okay, so we're going to have to come back for him. And that'll end that. That'll end that chapter 8 newcomers quest. So for now, we need to go kill some time. And I think by doing that, we could actually knock this quest over here out. Maybe. Let's check up on chat too. Yeah, I just haven't, my diplomacy, I haven't worked on it. I really need to do a bunch of quests for people and sell things and work on my diplomacy so I can get that skill point up there. But since I haven't, yeah, I don't wipe her out. Alright, dangerous animals, sure, I'll do it. Alright, so we may as well just go ahead and knock this quest out while we're streaming. Now, we have been going for 2 hours. We have 9 people watching. We're going strong. Chat's going strong, so I'm going to keep going. Night hunt. So I have to wait for the next event. So I think this is going to be... I might need to reload. Because this will have to be a quest I do in my spare time. Yeah. So... if it gets too dark, I wish it kind of told me what I had to hunt so I could decide. If it's just a couple boars, I can knock that out quickly on my way back to Denica. But if it is, you know, killing 10 deer or 5 wolves or something crazy like that, it might take me a minute. And in the dark nonetheless, so... it used to be before it would tell you what you needed to take out. So Todd, just kill boars and wolves? Is that basically what it is? Will it still count towards the quest if it hasn't loaded that new screen yet? Bids for my kids. So, I'll keep going. And honestly, if I want to extend my Twitch streams, I kind of need to practice streaming longer anyway, so this is kind of helpful. I really set them at 2 hours, but I can go for longer times if I need to, or if I want to. So we're just going to keep going. We'll keep going until we get bored. How's that? How is that? Alright, so I'm not on the right section where I want it to be to kill the boars. There's one. That one's down. See, it didn't count towards it, unless it's going to count after I get to night. Okay, so Mother of Cats is saying that it does count, start early. Does anybody know how many I need? How many do I need to take down? Because if I can just knock all this out and then come back at night and turn in the quest north to get the boars. Do I need to hunt bear for this one? Because you're right, I can go this way to get to a wolf spawn, I believe, if my map memory is correct. So, a lot of you know what I do in my spare time, so my memory is not the greatest, and you might know why I say that, but I'm not going to mention it here, just to kind of keep things PG a little bit. That's what I wanted you to do. That is exactly what I wanted you to do. Alright, so there's 3 boars. Wow. So I've gotten I've gotten multiple responses. Wolf says 4. Mother of Cats says 5 to 6, and then Todd says 12 to 14. Todd, are you sure you're thinking of the right quest sequence? That hit in the body. Yeah, I don't have the map memorized. I typically tend to stay in the same areas. I admit it's not a good thing to do. It doesn't get me experienced in the rest of the map and best places to go. But really, I do just fine. I mean, I've had save files go up to year 10, and then I deleted them because I get bored and I wanted to start over. So I am an idiot and I start over instead of saving those where I could get awesome, you know, thumbnails and whatnot. So here's this guy running up. There's that. Alright, so I've hunted probably 5. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much. But I have to tell you about my porn star life, Mother. It is so intricate and just, it has to be said because it's part of my gaming channel. I can't even make that sound convincing. Like, how do I can't even make it sound convincing. Like, it would be one thing if I, like, had a webcam up and the webcamera was completely naked and, like, you know, pixelating out the bad parts and whatnot. But I can't even do that. When in doubt, spam the unstuck. Now Mother of Cats is trying to pretend like I'm not saying anything. That's alright. No, but I do have a pretty good memory. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's decent. I do seem to twist facts and details in my head over time, so the longer I remember something, the more the details and facts get twisted, but I feel that's just part of having a memory and not having like an eidetic memory. So get the bear, wolves and boars are plentiful. Now, is it just killing a certain amount of things, or do I actually have certain things that I have to kill? Because I thought it was just, like the rabbit and deer one we just did, where it's 0 out of 10 rabbit or deer. Or is it, like, listed out? I'm gonna go kill a bear now, just because I know where the bear is at. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I definitely know about PCs locking up and whatnot. To start this stream, I think my PC actually shut down 4 times. See, there's a bear. And now I'm gonna stay high, just because I want to get its attention and have it run to me. I actually hit that bear from here, and he didn't do anything. And still didn't do... Oh, crap! That's why. Oh, no! That kind of hurt. Ow! So as we were talking about the 2 bears being spawned there... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, he did slow down. Ah, I hit him in the back. Crap. So that was... Well, there's one bear. So, what were we saying about multiple bears spawning at the bear spawn? Wow. Well, at least, you know, I'm not the only person this happens to, and it happens to me a lot. I get jumped by a lot of things. Alright, so there goes that bear as well. We'll just take them both out. Throw a bear the fish, yeah. And maybe it'll go away for a minute. That doesn't seem to work. Doesn't seem to work. Alright, so now we gotta get wolves. How many wolves? Does anybody know how many wolves? It's probably gonna take me a moment. It took me a moment to get wolves completed on one of my latest Let's Plays. Just because when I needed them, they wouldn't spawn. So... yeah, we can't fish, but we do have the fishing net. So you can get fish that way, and the fishing hut will provide you with fish. So while I personally cannot fish because it's not in the game yet, they do have ways to get fish. Yeah. Any combination of them. So F5, good job, Wolf. Way to keep me on my toes. Now that I've hunted 2 bears, I got shocked by the one. Where am I? I don't even know where I'm at. Alright, I need to start going north. I think. Because I'm not seeing any, and I know around this way is where I started seeing them in the woods again. I had to take one or two of them out on my way back to somewhere. Where was that exactly? So we'll just keep looking around. I'm gonna catch up on chat while we're looking around looking for wolves. So on southwest for 30 seconds, kill a bear, rinse and repeat. Yeah, I know. Mission quest up in game. Let me see. Journal. See, it just says wait for the next evening. So I basically have to be out here until nightfall, and then it'll roll over into showing me what I actually need to hunt for the quest. And as Mother of Cats said, it should roll over my current hunts into it already. I'm just wondering, like, is it going to be listed like kill wolf, kill bear, kill boar, or is it going to be any combination of the three? Now, Todd did say it's any combination of the three, but I'm getting mixed signals from the chat just north of Hornica. Okay. Yeah, I found if you leave that bear spawn area and come back, for example, if I take down the bear, use the unstuck button, and run back, there's a 50-50 chance it'll respawn again. I think I see a wolf. I think I see a wolf over there. Is that a wolf or is that grass? That's grass. Is it? Yeah, it was grass and a mushroom. Wow. So that makes me feel blind. Hi, dear. Let's see. I need to keep going this way, I know that. It is getting dark, so they will start... they should start spawning the night spawns soon, right? Yeah. So let's check our game time and see where we're at. That's about 5:30, so we got about in-game an hour and a half before they start truly spawning. Oh, you're welcome, Christy. No worries. Okay, so I'm gonna catch up on chat here real quick because Todd left me a novel, which he's known to do. That's okay. I don't mind reading them once in a while as long as they're not back-to-back, Todd. So I'm gonna go ahead and 100% if you use unstuck. Running away, I use 200 meters as a rule. I would just circle the lake in middle of map and grind hunting, just anything. So, food soon and water. Oh, you're right. Let me see if I brought anything. I don't think I did. I dropped it all. I do have my water skin though. So, I do have that. I also know that if I wanted to, I could head towards Sambor. There is a spawn point up there for wolves as well. Alright, so I've already circled that lake. I am going to load a bolt here. Now we need to start heading back north. And, they should start spawning soon. There's some deer. They should start spawning so much that I don't want to shoot them all, or I can't shoot them all. So we're just going to keep going through the dark forest. Go away, fox. Nobody likes you. That is not what the fox say. Actually, it might be what the fox say. I have no idea. Alright, circle here. Yeah. So, I'm going to keep following this around and going north. I'm going to try to stick to the woods here. I'm trying to avoid Wysent while finding wolves. But I seem to be finding all prey animals and not predatory animals. So hopefully soon we run into a predatory animal. There's a Wysent. So I do know wolves like to take out Wysent. I actually got a wolf taking down a Wysent on one of my most recent videos. It was pretty cool. But there should be wolves around, and they should start spawning any time now, I would think. That's a bunch of leaves. So, at this point in time, I don't even care if they attack me. I just want them to show themselves, you know? Yeah. I knew about the swamp. I am reading and trying to catch up on chat while I'm looking for wolves. It's not being very easy, so I think I just need to do one at a time for now. Let's check the time on the game map. Yeah, it's 7:16 now according to the game. So they should be spawning. They should be spawning. Also, I need to get my villagers, my loggers, bringing in sticks too, because when I go to set up my fencing and whatnot, I'm going to need that there to lay them down. Anything? Nada. Nada. Alright, where am I as far as the map goes? Alright, let's go back up this way. We're gonna go north. We're gonna go north, and we're gonna go north and then kind of cut over the top of the lake here. Basically like we're gonna go home, but we're not going home. In between Denica and my village, there's usually, I think it is south from there, in between the two, there's a wolf spawn. I'm gonna go see if there is a wolf there. And yeah, they should be spawning any time now. We should be starting to hear wolf howls and whatnot. So yeah, straight north. That's what I'm understanding as well, going straight north back. There is a Wysent there, and like I said, Wysent are kinda the wolf's prey animals. So I'm gonna try to skirt around them without actually making them aggressive to me. I really don't want to take them out right now. I'd rather use my ammo on wolves. Man, still nothing. And I think this is actually where the wolf spawn that I know about is at. Maybe not. Alright, so we're still going north. Now it's telling me to talk to Roberta. So maybe it's already done? Okay. Yeah. So I guess I don't need them. I'm getting from chat that the quest is already done, so I'm gonna run back. And I really hope, watch, knowing my luck, I aggroed a wolf to me running through, going back to turn in this quest. No? Good. So I will need to eat. Also, like Christy mentioned earlier. And grab something to drink. We'll turn in the quest, head home, sleep one off. We might just sleep one off out here first. Let me see if I can... Alright, so I need one more stick in order to do that. There's a stick. Let's see how far away we have to be. There's that, and that's fine. So I'm going to light this so I can come back to it and find it when we're done turning this in. We'll sleep out here so that way it's brighter for everybody in the viewing audience. And then we'll head back to our village and see what else we can do. There we go. Heck yeah. What was the rewards for that? I totally missed that. Journal. Completed quest. What was that? A night hunt? Yep, night hunt. Stone arrow, meat with gravy, and 15 dynasty rep. Cool. So I got a little bit of food there I can eat just to kind of stave off that starvation there. I do have my water skin here. Yeah. I think I have some plantains at my village. So, there's our campfire. We got a little bit to eat to stave off hunger overnight tonight and thirst. We're gonna sleep real quick, get it nice and bright and visible for everybody. And I did take everybody's advice and I started leaving those there just because I was told, I think it might have actually been by Todd, that after a season those ones disappear but the other ones stay. So I did start leaving those crappy little campfires behind. Alright, heading home. And then from here... So we could have talked to that guy. That villager guy. Before we left. But we need to get something to eat and drink first. And then we're going to quick save. We'll head back there, talk to him. See if he won't join us as well. And that might be where we end it for today. So let's focus here. What did I need? I need food, I need water, and then I need to quick save. So food, 3 of them. I don't mind the overkill because you end up getting so much food coming through your food storage. Overkill isn't bad. And I am going to take some time and kind of rearrange things in my storages on my own time. Just move things around to where I'm not using up all of my storage space holding things that don't need to be in there, like logs in the resource storage and stones and whatnot. So, alright. And I'm tired again. I need to get that skill that makes it to where you can run faster, although I think I already maxed it out. I just keep running so far that... Oh, I need a quick save. There we go. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Christy. Thank you for joining. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate everything. Thank you for coming out. For Simwit, avoid asking, how's the job? Have you seen the noble, and what a day? Rest will be positive response. Okay. Alright, cool. So let's see what his dialogue options are for now. See if we can even recruit him into the village this time. I know we did get pretty close to it last time. We'll just see if we can get this taken care of. Simowit. Alright, so he's at 57. We need to get him up to 70. So stay away from how's the job, have you seen the noble, and what a day. So that's the have you seen that noble one. We're going to go with nice weather. Plus 10. Hey, that is awesome. Ooh, this is bad, I think. So, you didn't say stay away from gossips. So I'm gonna click gossip. Not quite sure what to pick here, Todd. I'm gonna quick save it because we did get him up to 67%, and I'm just gonna guess and test here. Gossips. That worked. That's what we needed. So it's a good thing. I like that I saved. Alright. Bam. 2,500 Dynasty rep just from that. Now I'm up to 7,000 Dynasty rep. So we're going to assign him a house in here. Accept. Escape, escape. Let that roll through. Still saying that he is mad, but that's because he doesn't have a house. Or he didn't have a house. What's his crafting at? 1. So I don't want him as a crafter. So who is my crafters? My seamster here, she needs to be. My innkeeper is a crafter. He needs to be lumberjack. He needs to be... he needs to be gatherer. So let's see. Needs to be hunter. Might just put him at the farm, to be honest with you. So, wrong button. That's the escape button. So I'm going to put him as a farmer, not a field worker. Just to kind of consistently work that flax and stuff out. So. Later, Kevin. I didn't see you had to leave, so I apologize. Oh, there it is. Okay. See you later, Kevin. Thank you for stopping out. Your support is always appreciated. It's always great to chat with you in the chat there while I'm streaming. It's always nice to have some company. So I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with me at the beginning of the stream, too, through all the technical difficulties I was having. I really do appreciate that. I do apologize I didn't get you a link or something to go to before I actually started in on this section of the stream, which would be the main portion. But for the stream in a couple days, Friday, I believe, I will try and get some kind of announcement posted to everywhere before I actually get it up and running. So I'll try to do better on that. Yeah. Yeah. So you're right there, Todd. The mood hit doesn't really matter unless you leave them without a house. And then, like I said, within half a day, they drop from 50% all the way down to 30%. And then below that, I think around 40% it starts dragging down your villagers as well. The rest of them as well. So let's see what we have. We have a bunch of gold now. Not a bunch, but a bit. Whole bunch of flax. Let's go check the barn. We might be able to take some of these seeds and sell them as well. Cabbage seed, flax stalk, onion seed. Are they taking it to the resource storage? Is that where it's going? Yeah. I'm not too worried about their mood right now. I just don't want it to go lower than 50% because at that moment it starts dragging down everybody else's too. See, I don't have any flax seed here, but I have a whole bunch of flax stalks, so where is it going? Are they putting it in food storage for some reason? Are they? They are. So I have 192 flax grain I can sell, and 151 cabbage seed I can sell. Now, I just want to make sure that I have some cabbage in my barn so I'll replant, but... Some is going to the barn? Yeah. I might just go ahead and drop some of those logs out. Really quick. Put these seeds back. Take those logs out 10 at a time. Drop them in the crib. So, Todd, I did see the way you set your storages up. And I have to say... Yeah, no. I can't do that. It would bug me so much to walk into my door and have it just laying all over like that. It would just bug me so much. So there's that, there's that. Oh, wrong spot. I need to come here. So here we go. Nope. No. I need to go inventory. Drop those. Alright, so this is going to take just a second for me to get done here. Well, not just a second, it's going to take a minute. Because I have to do 10 of them. But it's really going to help out my storage just because it's going to take all that wood out and put it in another spot. Now, it's not going to count towards my logger crafting that firewood. He won't craft it if there's no logs in here. But it's definitely going to help because the loggers will continue to bring logs in. So Kevin's missing out on some of the grind. Oh well. If he wants to catch up on it, he can always watch the replay and fast forward to it and get that chill effect. So yeah, the mother of cats here, Todd, they actually are on the Facebook group with me, and they are one of the, or two of the people that really help bring me resources for my What the Flax and to prove What the Flax episodes or to discredit them so I can rebut them in a different episode. They have really been bringing me a lot of information, and detailed information at that, to help keep my videos going and keep being able to pump out What the Flax episodes for those on Facebook that don't quite get the gist of what they're doing. Now, I did want to... I have OCD, so they have to be right. I should be okay. Maybe. You might be right. I'll tell you what. This is what I'm going to do. Management, there. Woodshed, F, here. We're going to take this power down. Oh, that's because I wasn't crafting any. I didn't have my workers crafting any. Here we go. There's that. And then we'll do the same to this one. See, this one was crafting some, and it's still working on sticks. I'm going to go ahead and leave this one where it's at. I'm going to leave that one. So they should be working on it now. I still have 2 days for them to stock some more up, and they'll continue to stock some as well. Plus, I have all these nice stacks of 10 there that I can just craft up real quick. That's 40 firewood there. Do I have 10 on me? If I do have 10 on me, I'll switch those over real quick and put those in there. I don't. So we'll go ahead and leave those. Yeah, I'm working on it too. Working on that too, Mike. I did have a stint where I was playing Call of Duty, the new one, for a long time. I had a couple actual wins on it too. It was very fun to play, very nice. I got to the point where the update that it needed to play was larger than my system, and I don't have an external hard drive, so with that being said, I kind of stopped. Okay, so you are still picking it. Good. So we should have a whole bunch of cabbage seeds to sell and a whole bunch of flax seeds to sell. I'm going to take those and sell them. She is still bringing some in because she is harvesting. And then I know I said I would end it right about the time we got to this point, but I think I am going to go ahead and sell that on camera just to be done with it. And then we'll come back and we'll end the episode there. Cabbage seed is here. If I don't have any left over when I'm done, that's okay. I'm okay with that. I don't think the barn workers need it quite yet. Someone made a little box with fence and filled with firewood. Looked really good. Yeah, that did look good. But I think they used the 3rd tier fencing for it. And somebody had also put like 2 wood campfires or stone campfires down and then boxed around that with fencing and threw logs on top of that. And the light on the firewood from the fires underneath actually reflected the glow out, kind of like the villager's head on one of the thumbnails that I posted for one of my videos. How her head was like yellowish red, looks like fire. Well, that's what it looked like, and they had them placed all throughout their village. It was really cool. This was before light sources were introduced, so it really lit up his village and made it look really cool. But that was with campfires underneath, and then he threw the logs on top of that. Alright, so I'm here to sell things, so I need to go to Matilda. And then I need to go to Dagobert, because I think I almost wiped Matilda out. And then we might have to head to Lesnica to finish selling these things. Alright, cabbage seed is only 3, but we had 150 of them. So we could not completely wipe her out, but that's good. That just means that Dagobert will be there to sell. And I think, Mike, the reason I'm not clearing them out now is because I didn't start selling things right off the bat. I didn't start doing that interacting and diplomacy grind off the bat. I was basically worried about building the village and getting it to where I can have people doing the work for me and I don't have to sit there and lug a whole bunch of trees myself just to build a house. So at the point I'm at right now is where I like to be. I can set the house, get all the logs placed. I might have to go look for the stones, I might not. Speaking of which, I never did see if I could build that. And I can build an excavation shed. So I could go take up my bear spawn, or I could go over to Branica and take up that mine there. But no, I did see that box, Todd. That was really cool. And so we did clear them out. I think I'm just going to go home for this one. And we will call that an episode if I can get on the right actual trail to my house in our village. Well, there's a... Isn't there a skill that kind of raises that? Like the outcomes and whatnot, so you get 5% better outcome to affection and whatnot when you click on that skill, or assign a skill point to that, a talent point to that. So I think that has something to do with it also, because the more you talk to them, the more they're going to like you, but also the more skill points you spend in diplomacy, the more they're going to like you. So I think it's a combination of all of it that you are experiencing there. Alright, so we weren't able to sell it all, but we were able to make a whole bunch of money. So let's go and see what we need to purchase here. Now we got the bags. We might be able to see if we can make those in our sewing right now. I think I just heard my furnace kick on, so if any of you were wondering... Oh, have a good day, Mike. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining me and keeping me company. It's always a pleasure to chat with you. Always a pleasure to chat with everybody, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. Thank you again for stopping out, showing your support, hitting those likes, and just making it a great time. You guys are the reason I do it. So, simple backpack and pouch. I can get the pouch. Not sure if I can make it yet, but I can get it. So I'm gonna wait on that. Oh yeah. Hey, thanks for joining me, Wolf. Glad to see you on here. Hopefully you can make it again. I do stream Wednesdays and Fridays at 3 p.m. on YouTube, and then Sundays and Mondays at 3 p.m. on Twitch. So I would love for y'all to stop out, show me some love there, show me some support, and catch a stream. I think the delay is a little bit less on Twitch, so it's, I'm not sure. Some people it's really quick, some people it's not. But it's easier for me to answer questions on Twitch, just a little bit. Not that I can't do it here. But at any rate, I do think I am going to... you can just buy them. Yeah, I don't necessarily need to unlock them, but I don't want to right now. I'm gonna actually come over here and check and see what I need to make it. So I need leather 4, stick 1, leather 10, stick 5, linen thread 6. So I might actually have this stuff to craft these things. I do know I have a whole bunch of leather. Do I have the linen thread though? Not in here, but that's because this was full, so it might be in here. No? Am I going crazy? Yeah, because she doesn't have all the flax that she needs. So she still needs a whole bunch of flax stalk to make it. Oh, and she's making it into linen fabric. So I gotta stop that real quick here. Management, building, sewing. I need you to slow this down to nothing and ramp this production up. Alright, so I am going to end it here. I would like to thank you all for coming out. Thank you for chatting. I am going to catch up with you guys on the chat real quick before I end the stream. I let my coffee get cold. I took like 2 drinks out of it and I let the whole thing get cold. And it's like a half a pot cup too, so I'm probably going to throw that in the microwave here when we're done. Todd, as always, it is a pleasure to have you on the chat. You are a great help. Again, be ready for my What the Flax episode to upload after this. Yeah, as Christy said, goodbye to any lurkers. Please don't forget to hit those like buttons if you've forgotten. It is a great support. YouTube really only sees our videos for the likes and the comments and basically the community involvement that they get. So the more likes, the more comments, and the more chats in the streams that we get, the better we look to YouTube, and the more YouTube likes us, basically. So I appreciate all of you for hanging out. Thank you for joining me, and let's keep it medieval, people.